Welcome to the bloody channel, you bunch of donkeys. Today we're diving headfirst into the world of nuts. Forget those soggy chips and those sugary disasters you call desserts. We're talking about real food, packed with flavor and good for you too. We'll expose those nuts that deserve a Michelin star and those that belong in the bin. Let's get cracking. Right, you lot, listen up. Today we're diving into the world of hazelnuts. Those tiny powerhouses of flavor and nutrition that often get overlooked. So, gather round and prepare to be amazed by what these little nuts can do. First on our chopping board is the hazelnut. This small round nut is a staple in many kitchens around the world, and for good reason. This little fella might be small, but don't let that fool you. It's packed with more flavor than you might expect from something so tiny. It's packed with more flavor than a Michelin-starred dessert. Imagine the rich, nutty taste that can elevate any dish from ordinary to extraordinary. We're talking about a delicate, nutty sweetness that'll make your taste buds sing. Whether you're adding them to a savory dish or a sweet treat, hazelnuts bring a unique flavor profile that's hard to beat. And don't even get me started on the texture. Hazelnuts have this incredible crunch, a satisfying bite that puts those soggy potato chips to shame. Hazelnuts have this incredible crunch, a satisfying bite that puts those soggy potato chips to shame. Imagine biting into a perfectly roasted hazelnut, the crunch resonating in your mouth, followed by that burst of nutty flavor. You can roast them to bring out even more flavor, or chop them up and sprinkle them on salads for a touch of elegance. Roasting hazelnuts intensifies their flavor, making them an excellent addition to both sweet and savory dishes. But hold on, there's more. Hazelnuts aren't just about taste and texture. These little beauties are nutritional powerhouses. They're packed with essential nutrients that can benefit your health in numerous ways. We're talking vitamins, minerals, fiber, the lot. Hazelnuts are rich in vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy fats, making them a great addition to a balanced diet. They're loaded with antioxidants, those tiny warriors fighting off bad cholesterol like a culinary army. Antioxidants help protect your cells from damage and can reduce inflammation. That means a healthier heart for you, you lucky devils. Regular consumption of hazelnuts can help lower your risk of heart disease. Now, let's talk about incorporating hazelnuts into your diet. There are so many creative ways to enjoy them beyond just snacking. Don't just snack on them straight from the bag, you lazy sods. While that's certainly an option, there are far more exciting ways to enjoy hazelnuts. Get creative in the kitchen. Use hazelnuts to add a crunchy texture and rich flavor to your dishes. Toast them up and sprinkle them over your morning yogurt with some berries. This simple addition can transform your breakfast into a gourmet experience. Or if you're feeling adventurous, try making your own hazelnut milk. It's surprisingly easy and incredibly delicious. It's 1,000,000 times better than that watery stuff you buy at the supermarket. Homemade hazelnut milk is creamier and has a more pronounced nutty flavor. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Once you try it, you'll never go back to store-bought. And for a truly decadent treat, try a classic hazelnut cake. The rich, nutty flavor of hazelnuts pairs perfectly with sweet, moist cake. But remember, even with healthy food, moderation is key. Hazelnuts are nutrient-dense, so a little goes a long way. Don't go stuffing your face with handfuls of hazelnuts all day long. Enjoy them in moderation to get the most benefit without overdoing it. A small handful a day is all you need to reap the benefits. This modest portion can provide you with essential nutrients and keep you satisfied. Now, who's ready to move on to the next nut? I know I am. Stay tuned as we continue our journey through the wonderful world of nuts. Next up, we've got the walnut, the king of the nut kingdom. This humble nut has been cherished for centuries, not just for its taste, but for its incredible health benefits. This bad boy is a culinary chameleon, at home in both sweet and savory dishes. Whether you're tossing it into a fresh, crisp salad or baking it into a decadent dessert, the walnut never disappoints. You can find it in salads, pasta dishes, baked goods, you name it. Its versatility is unmatched, making it a staple in kitchens around the world. It's like the bloody David Beckham of the nut world, versatile and always a good idea. No matter where you put it, it shines. But what really sets the walnut apart is its brain-boosting power. This isn't just any nut, it's a powerhouse of nutrients that can supercharge your brain. We're talking about a nut so packed with omega-3 fatty acids it should be wearing a graduation cap. These essential fats are crucial for brain health, helping to keep your mind sharp and focused. These healthy fats are like rocket fuel for your brain, improving memory, focus, and overall cognitive function. Imagine having a natural boost that helps you think clearer and remember better. So if you're feeling forgetful or just need a mental pick-me-up, a handful of walnuts is your secret weapon. It's a simple, tasty way to give your brain the support it needs. And don't think for a minute that healthy has to mean boring. Walnuts are anything but dull. They bring a rich, earthy flavor to any dish, elevating it to new heights. Walnuts have this rich, earthy flavor that adds depth and complexity to any dish. Their unique taste can transform a simple recipe into something extraordinary. Toast them up with some rosemary and olive oil for a savory snack that'll blow your mind. The combination of flavors is simply irresistible. Or chop them up and add them to your morning oatmeal for a breakfast that's both delicious and nutritious. It's a great way to start your day with a boost of energy and flavor. And let's not forget about those antioxidants, those little ninjas fighting off free radicals like their lives depend on it. These powerful compounds help protect your cells from damage. Walnuts are packed with them, which means they're not just good for your brain, they're good for your whole body. From reducing inflammation to supporting heart health, the benefits are endless. So there you have it, the walnut, a delicious, versatile, and incredibly healthy nut that deserves a place in everyone's diet. It's a small change that can make a big difference in your overall health. Don't be a lazy sod, get cracking. Incorporate walnuts into your meals and snacks, and enjoy the myriad of benefits they offer. Your brain and body will thank you. Now listen up, you lot. We're about to venture off the beaten path and explore a nut that's been forgotten for far too long, the mighty acorn. Yes, you heard me right, acorns. I know what you're thinking. Acorns? Isn't that what squirrels eat? And you're not wrong, but these little nuggets are not just for our furry friends. In fact, they've been a staple in human diets for centuries, and it's high time we bring them back to the table. Now, I'll be honest with you, acorns require a bit more work than your average nut. You can't just crack them open and pop them in your mouth. They have this bitter compound called tannin that needs to be removed before you can enjoy their true nutty goodness. But trust me, the effort is worth it. Once you've leached those tannins, you're left with a nut that's surprisingly sweet, with a subtle earthy flavor that's absolutely delicious. Plus, they're packed with nutrients like healthy fats, protein, and vitamin C. So, how do you prepare these forgotten treasures? Well, you can start by gathering them up in the fall, when they're ripe and plentiful. Then you'll need to shell them and grind them into a flour. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Once you've got your acorn flour, the possibilities are endless. You can use it to make bread, cakes, cookies, even pasta. It adds a unique nutty flavor and a slightly crumbly texture that's quite delightful. So, there you have it. The acorn, a forgotten hero of the nut world, just waiting to be rediscovered. Don't be afraid to experiment, you might just surprise yourself. The journey of rediscovering acorns is not just about the nut itself, but also about reconnecting with nature. Imagine walking through a forest in autumn, the crisp air filling your lungs, and the ground beneath your feet covered in a blanket of fallen leaves and acorns. It's a simple yet profound experience, one that connects you to the cycles of the seasons and the bounty of the earth. Preparing acorns can be a meditative process, a way to slow down and appreciate the effort that goes into our food. And when you finally taste that acorn bread or those acorn cookies, you'll know that every step was worth it. Sharing these acorn-based dishes with family and friends can be a wonderful way to introduce them to this forgotten hero. Their reactions might surprise you, and you might just inspire others to give acorns a try. So, next time you see an acorn, don't just think of it as squirrel food. Think of it as a symbol of resilience, a tiny package of potential waiting to be unlocked. Embrace the challenge, experiment in your kitchen, and rediscover the acorn. You might just find a new favorite ingredient and a deeper connection to the natural world. Well, there you have it, you lot. A crash course on the nuts you should be eating. Remember, choosing the right ingredients is like having a well-stocked arsenal in the kitchen. Now don't be a lazy sod and let this information go to waste. Get out there, try these nuts, and experiment with different ways to incorporate them into your diet. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more of my culinary wisdom. Until next time.